nursing students. I am Sarah Hebert and I am your librarian at the Puxta Library. Today we are going to look at resources specific to nursing. To start, we'll go to rivervalley.libguides.com/nursing. This is a guide that has been created specifically for nursing students at River Valley that highlights all of the different resources we have for you. Let's take a quick look. As you can see over here on the right-hand side, there's a chat box. That allows you to contact the library staff and ask questions. Also down here, we have library hours, as well as contact information. There are several tabs on the top. Taking a look, we'll come back to specialized resources in just a moment. There's also a tab here. These are general databases that are used by all majors, so they're not specific to nursing. Books and ebooks. You have access to ebooks 24/7 from home. So if you have a topic, all you have to do is type it in that box and it will show you all of the different ebooks that we have available. This collection is about 200,000. There's also a tab here if you want to see which books we have physically in the Puxta Library. There's a tab for drug guides. Again, you can access the guides 24/7 from home. A few drug-related databases, and some books that are physically at the library. NCLEX resources for when you're ready to prepare for the NCLEX. An APA tab to show you basic things about citations, how to set up your paper. You can also ask the library staff for help if you need it. There are some videos and tutorials, including an entire database of allied health video clips that show you how to do different procedures. There's a help tab, a feedback tab, and just for fun, a question of the week. Now heading back to the specialized resources tab, this lists databases that are specific to nursing. So in most cases, when you do research, you're going to want to use one of these because they were created specifically for nurses and nursing students. There are three that I will point out to you that I think will be especially helpful. The first one is called HealthSource Nursing Academic Edition. The second one is CINAHL, which is kind of the nursing standard. And then the third one is Nursing and Allied Health Database. Now the first one, HealthSource, and the third one, Nursing and Allied Health Database, those are created by two different companies. One is called EBSCO, the other one is called ProQuest. And those companies are competitors. So if you have a subject, I recommend you put it in both of those because you may find different articles in this product than you do in this one. Now we're going to start by doing a search just so that you can see how we look for articles in HealthSource up here. The database is open and basically it asks you what kind of article are you looking for. So in this case, we're going to put in nutrition and you can see that it comes up with 97,000 articles. That's a lot. The first thing that I recommend with nursing that you do is come over here to the left-hand side, change the date. In most cases, you're going to need things that were published within the last 5 years. So we're going to put in a new date and press enter. Now we're down to 17,000, still a lot, but these are much more current than some of the articles we saw in the first list. So if you get to this and you're like 17,000 is still way too many articles to go through, what you may want to do is put an additional keyword. So let's say we put in dysphagia. Now the database is looking for specifically things that have to do with nutrition and how it relates to dysphagia. So we have only 97 to choose from, which is a lot better. And if we start looking down, again, these are all within the last 5 years. And there are a lot of different articles here, and you'll see there are some different choices, and we're going to stop right there. This one down here says that there is PDF full text, whereas this one says there's a full text finder. So basically what that means is that this article has been uploaded into the database. It's in full text. You can click on this and you can access the article within the database. This one up here is an article that the database has found, but they don't have full text within this particular database. So what they're going to do is give you a link so that you can find it somewhere else. We'll start by taking a look at that. Now, one thing I want to caution you about is that this tool doesn't work 100% of the time. So if you look for an article with full text finder and it leads to a dead end, let me know and I will look at the article. I'll try to get it in a different database or out on the web. And if I can't find it, I can ask other libraries to send us a copy of the article through interlibrary loan. So in this case, there are a couple places. It's found it out on the internet. It's also found it through the competitor database through ProQuest. So let's say we want to look at it on the publisher's website. We'll click on this. And in this case, it's taken us out of the database, out into the internet, to the publisher's website. And then from here, we could go to download PDF and we could look at the article. Now, again, if you get to a website like this, either through the nursing database search or through a Google search, and it asks you to pay for an article, please contact me because I can probably get you that article for free. Okay, back at our results list. So full text finder is one way to look for an article. The other way is to click right on the PDF full text. And this will bring you to a copy of the article available in the database 24/7, whether you're on campus or not. Some nice features over here, you can download this to a Google Drive. You can print an article. You can email it to yourself. You can also save it as a link. Now, something important, you can see this is called a permalink down here. I'm going to click on that. This is a link that will always bring you back to the article. This link up at the top, which is where a lot of times we're used to clicking, that's a temporary link when it comes to databases. So it might work today, but tomorrow it might not work. So if you save these links up here, it might not turn out all that well for you because it could be that next week when you have to access the article again, the link doesn't work. So make sure you save permalinks. The last thing that I want to show you on here is this little kind of yellow piece of paper. That's a citation tool. And if we scroll down, it will give us an APA reference. Now, one thing that I want to point out to you is that there are errors in this. I can see them because a lot of this title should not be capitalized. So these are not perfect, but they will give you an idea of what the citation should look like. So you should always double check with a citation tool, a citation manual, or you can contact us at the library and we can help you with this. So heading back to the result list, this is one of 3 different databases that I would use for this search. So I would click back on here, and I would also take a look in CINAHL, and I would look at Nursing and Allied Health database. You may also find some of the ones on the bottom here helpful as well, depending on what your topic is. But for the most part, we kind of focus on those top 3. And of course, if you have questions, you can always contact us at the library and we can help you to find articles, to find research, as well as find the right resources. I hope that you now have a better understanding of all of the resources that are available to you. And don't hesitate to ask for help. Research might not be your favorite thing, but I love research. So I'll be very excited if you email me, call me, set up an appointment. I'm happy to help.